So here we are again, and it's October 5th, I think. Anyways, a few days ago we got a response in relation to the collection agencies that I had mailed back the statements that I basically turned into negotiable instruments. So, before we get started on that, I'm going to do something a little different today. I want to share some things that I read, and I'll put all this, everything we're going to discuss today, there will be links or mentions so that you can do your own research, and you'll know where to find it. It'll be easily accessible via the links. Anyways, I read this thing every day. It's the first thing I do when I get up in the mornings. But anyways, I had come across a few little pieces, and I just wanted to share them because, I don't know, I think they have a lot of validity and relation into some of these endeavors that particular individuals are finding themselves involved in operating with commerce and our government. So, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity. Moving on. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. And moving on again. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that goeth or getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. So just real quick, I like to read the book of Proverbs every so often. I think it's important. I typically will read it in congruence with whatever else I'm studying at the time. And I always try really hard to do it on months that have 31 days because there's 31 chapters in the book of Proverbs. So I can read a chapter a day and I'd be done in a month. Proverbs is the wisdom book. If you're Catholic, then you also know that you've got Ben Sira and the actual book of wisdom. For Christians that are not Catholic and read the Holy Bible, the King James Version, you don't get Ben Sira and you don't get the book of wisdom. Nonetheless, Proverbs is in both books, and it is chock full of really good information pertaining to your endeavors and dealings in almost anything and everything you can imagine in life. I'll list the scriptures in the description. Check them out for yourself. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to try and keep this real short. I've made this video like 3 times now, and every time I make it, it ends up being 30 minutes or longer. And I really don't like these long videos. I feel like I'm doing too much bullshitting. Just to recap, the letters I sent out with the negotiable instruments that I anticipate I created back to these collection agencies. I stated in the letters I sent them Allow me to start by apologizing for the delays in my honoring of this bill. I recently learned how to act when bills are sent. Enclosed, you will find the negotiable instrument this institution has sent me with my instructions and endorsement. I pray you will find I'm in honor of this bill and will remove all negative remarks from my credit report as I have currently accepted the bill. All of your time, patience, and consideration of this matter are greatly appreciated by me. So last week I received a signed green card returned for the registered mail I sent to one of these agencies. What was really interesting to me is I've not gotten the green card back from this particular company. I don't think. And the reason I say I don't think is because it's like every time I get a piece of mail, it seems to be from some different financial institution than what I thought it was. Anyways, you'll understand when I read this letter. So this is the letter I received. I got 3 of these in the mail. All 3 letters say the same thing with the exception of their file numbers are different. And each one had a statement attached to it. Now, just to let you know, I saw the statements out of lack of really knowing what it was they were sending me, because I didn't ask for anything to be sent in this letter. I asked them to take negative remarks off my credit report, which, by the way, I haven't seen happen yet. However, they sent me those statements with each individual letter and each individual file number. So I stamped them, endorsed them, made them out like a check like I did the last ones, and mailed them back to them. I really don't know what else to do. I kind of get a little at a loss with this when they send things that I didn't request. I've heard people say this is an attempt to recontract, and that being said, since they send the statement again, every time they send it, I'm just going to send it back to them as though it's a bill of exchange and accept it and let them deal with it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. Like I said, I'm still learning this stuff too, you know. It's all been trial and error. The difference is, or I shouldn't even really say the difference, but I'm doing this informed. And it's not just because somebody said this is what I'm doing and it worked. I've actually gone and read the acts. And I have a little bit of understanding in their operation, their operation. So anyways, they sent me this letter, and it says debt verification form. It's dated September 25th, 2023. It says, per your request, please find the attached debt verification for the account detailed below. If you require any additional information, please do not hesitate to contact us at the number below. Please note that although your itemized balance might be $0.00, your total balance has been forwarded to our office and is listed below. This communication is from a debt collector. This is an attempt to collect a debt, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose. And I just want to show you so y'all know I'm not bullshitting anybody here, but that is definitely $0.00 is what they're saying. Okay. Now, to my understanding of what I've read, this is essentially why I might have a $0 balance, but the total balance was forwarded to their office. Okay, and oh yeah, so this particular letter is from Credit Management Company, formerly Nationwide Recovery Systems. I don't know who Nationwide Recovery Systems is. I don't know who Credit Management Company is, because the current creditor at the top is listed as Cascade Capital Funding. So it's like I said, I don't know who the hell's sending me this stuff, but I recognized the statements when they came and was able to deduce who they were from, or what collection agency had control of the statements they sent, based off the total number of dollars owed. Anyways, so per House Joint Resolution 192 and the seizing of gold assets in the 30s, there is no money. There is no money, so there's no way to pay anything. And Federal Reserve notes are used as a disguise of money, I guess. It's not actually money. Do your research, you'll see that what I'm telling you is so. And that's just that. So what happens when you're getting these bills and you send them back accepted with no Federal Reserve notes in them, is you're maintaining your honor in your business dealings. And your expression of honor is by accepting the bill and sending it back to them. Now, as you've heard me mention before, Bill of Exchange Act plainly states that there are ways that they don't have to report the dishonor of a bill, and most of us aren't doing this even when we send them the check. So that being said, what happens, and this is to my understanding, what happens is you maintain your honor, and you're creating almost a note of your own, a promise to pay, essentially. And you're saying, look, I see this bill, I accept it. Whenever we get gold and silver coin back in circulation, I'll be more than happy to pay you. But right now, there is no way to pay you because I don't have any gold. And in a nutshell, that's what you're saying in your acceptance of the bill and sending it back. And that's why these companies are in direct contact with Federal Reserve banks and the Treasury, because they're supposed to take care of all of this. It's just the way it is. And that's my understanding of this. If I'm wrong, please, I love to be informed, and I love to know what's going on. So drop a comment on the box. Tell me where I can find the correct information. I'd be more than happy to look it up and share my videos, or share what I've learned in a video and recant what I say. Uno momento. What's up, Mom?
I need to go get my barbecue, and I need you to be available to get the slaw and the baked beans from Lori and from Hope.
Are they going to ring the doorbell?
Yes.
We'll just leave the door open.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
I'm almost done.
And then I want you to just put it on the counter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll
Understood.
be back in 15 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Mom. Just leave that. All right. Never mind. Yeah. So, that's my understanding of how this stuff works. And I hope I'm accurate in what I'm saying to y'all, because I really have read these things. And the Bill of Exchange Act and the Negotiable Instruments Act, I've actually read a couple of times over. They're very interesting, both of them. Anyways, I'll keep y'all updated. We still got 2 collection agencies to go. This is only word from one. And I'm hoping here, maybe tomorrow. Mail came today, nothing came. But tomorrow or Saturday, and if not those, then maybe the first next week, we'll get some more information from the other 2 collection agencies, see what's going on. Probably won't do another video until I hear back from both of them, just because I really want to see what everybody's response is going to be to what I've done. As I stated, I've not seen any changes to the credit report. Nothing's hit yet. So I don't really know. I don't know how this is going to affect, and I don't really know where to look for information in regards to credit agency reporting. If any of you guys got some good information on that, or want to point me in the right direction of where I can research my own do my own research and obtain my own information and understanding, it'd be greatly appreciated. I guess that's it. We're gonna close on that note. I personally find this to be success number 2. First one came with Credit One credit card company, or Credit One bank, and the second one has come from Cascade Capital Funding. Apparently they're saying that my balance might reflect $0.00, which that's what we were looking for. So that being said, peace and blessings to you all. Wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, and I like to read, so anytime any of y'all can drop something good in here and give me some juicy nuggets to chew on at night while I'm laying in the bed, greatly appreciated. Thanks for joining me.